It still has not set in. You know, it's. I know Adam Condello has won this, and Patrick Keegan has won the state Mid-Am, and those are two of my best friends. And I've really never won anything. You know, I've always come in second a million times, and they have even titled me Kyle Oosthuizen or Kyle Mickelson just to get that rap, but it feels really good just to get over the hump. And winning's fun, man. Like, you can't replace that feeling. The first round, I actually didn't play that bad. I feel like that I got a lot of bad breaks. You know, I hit it a foot into the hazard or a foot into the bunker. You know, I made a lot of good swings that were just really close, but they were just a little bit off. And around here, you can make a lot of bogeys really quickly. If you are on the wrong side of the flag or wrong side of the green, or if your driver's not, you know, tight, it can get loose, and you can find some spots that are just not a good, you know, space. So after the 77 the first day, you know, the first goal was to make the cut. I played really, really well the second day. During the winds, it was very, very, you know, it was probably 14 to 18 miles an hour the entire afternoon, and I hit it really, really well. I probably could have shot a little bit better than 2 under. I had a couple 3-putts. And then the final day is, you know, there's 2 rounds. It's a long day. You never know what's going to happen. After the morning, you kind of get it going. I finally found the swing that I've been swinging with all year and felt confident in it. And after that, it was just making putts. So I feel like I probably should have made more putts, but it didn't matter. It was enough. It wasn't the first 2 rounds. I think I played the par 5s 3 over, which was just horrific. You know, and I played the par 3s, I think 1 under, and that's like the flip-flop opposite of what you wanted. Today, I killed the par 5s, and that's what you absolutely have to need to do. You know, they have 5 of them here. They're all very reachable, but you can also put yourself in bad spots where you might make 6, you know, and a couple of the greens are a little tricky. There's a couple hazards on them. So as long as you are, you know, accurate off the tee and put yourself in a good spot, which I finally did today, I did not do that in the first 2 rounds, you can take advantage of them quite a bit. That was a long 45 minutes, man. I could feel my heart racing. I was nervous. And, you know, the only time I really get nervous is when things are out of your control. You know, when things are in your control, you can get through that. But when you're just sitting there and you're praying to God that just something crazy doesn't happen, and nothing thankfully did. But, you know, Ben and Anthony Delisani are fantastic players, so that's why I'm nervous, you know, because they could make 4 birdies coming in like that, and you were just packing your bags and you're going home. But after I called my wife, I talked to my daughter, it feels so freaking good. You know, winning is so fun. You know, I haven't won anything in a long time, but this feels pretty special. Yeah, she texted me last week and go Waikiki Country Club. You know, I know we grew up, you know, right around the corner. She said she won her first, you know, swim meet here or diving meet, you know, something like that. I didn't really get, you know, into it because I was driving and she texted me. But you know, there's always, you look back and go, you need a little luck to win a golf tournament. You could be the best player and hit it the best and putt it the best, and still you might not win. I think that luck was on my side today, especially today. You know, maybe not the first 2 rounds, but I played well enough, I hit it well enough, and I had a couple of good breaks today that kind of put me over the hump. I think it was on 12 today alone where I hit driver 6-iron. In the morning, I hit it to about 10 feet and missed it. I had 192 yards in this afternoon, so I made 4 still. This afternoon I had driver 192 yards, hit 6-iron to about 6 inches, and that was finally the eagle that kind of got me catapulted up. You know, that just gave me the confidence that this could happen. You know, if you continue to put pressure on the leaders and get into the clubhouse at maybe 5, 6, 7 under, this is not out of the realm. And my caddy, Juan, today was fantastic. He was so good at just kind of pumping me up and just being positive. where, you know, most of the time, you know, by myself, sometimes I always think about the negatives, but today we were on the same page and we were fantastic. So I think that hole alone today kind of catapulted me in. Yeah, so the course I think is very challenging. You can make a bogey very easily. You can make double bogey very easily if you hit it in the wrong spots, or if you hit it above the hole, or if you just don't know exactly how the intricacies are. So having a practice round and kind of going through the full 18 holes was a huge help. The first 2 days I was a little clueless, especially the first day. You know, if the downhill putt, I thought that I hit with good pace, that would be 2 feet by the hole if I missed it. Ended up 12 feet by the hole. So there's a lot of holes like that where you just need to be so careful. But me and Juan today, he told me exactly, all right, 2 feet by the hole, you're barely touching this ball. You know, you're just getting it moving. If it hits the hole, great, but we're not 3-putting this. Or he basically told me where to miss. You know, where if this pin's over here, now this is a really nice up and down spot if you want to miss. So just put that in your head and just try to make those, you know, decisions based off of what swing you have that day.